Was Jesus's body stolen from the tomb? Now, the reason why I can chime in on this is I came across there's a gentleman who is on TikTok who is a bit infamous, Archbishop. Note the quotes. Jonathan something. I can't remember his Jonathan some. What's his name? Oh goodness me, I've got it here. Jonathan Blake. He had put out a video a day or two ago stating that Jesus wasn't buried in a tomb; he was cremated, and didn't provide any sources in his statements. And I responded and said, "What are your sources?" And he basically just said the video.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't listen to.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody called, I'm not gonna brand all archbishops with the same brush, but I would. If somebody calls themselves archbishop, I would question some of their statements, perhaps. But anyway, if you want an easy answer, then you'll find that every single court system which is regarded in high regard around the world is ultimately based off the Bible's court system, because you'll find that a lot of the structure goes back to the original Christian church, and one of the things that was set in place is the thing of 2 or 3 witnesses. Right, that's a biblical concept, right? 2 or 3 witnesses is what it takes in order to prove or disprove something, and you'll find that in most court systems around the world, particularly the ones that more or less work, that is the basis for it. Okay, ask yourself this: how many witnesses witnessed Jesus Christ rise from the dead? The answer is a lot more than 2 or 3, right? Because he appeared not only to the disciples in the room, in the upper room, but he appeared to, it was like over 300 disciples before he ascended into heaven.
500.
500 disciples before he ascended into heaven. So that's 500 people who not only saw him with their own eyes, there was 500 people that he not only went up and said to, like Thomas, stick your hand here, see my side, it really is me. But these were also 500 people who were more or less willing to go to the grave over this, which tells you that they actually believed what they saw. So, yeah, you can go a lot further than just a TikTok video.
Yeah, and just
any other comments?
Yeah, I was just going to sort of jump off that point. In 1 Corinthians 15 is the creed that's given by Paul. And I'll read out the part of it because it does mention the disciples who witnessed the resurrection. It's always good to read out scripture. So this has been accurately dated to within 2 to 5 years of the crucifixion, this creed. And it states here, even by secular New Testament scholars like Bart Ehrman, and says that after that, in verse 6 in 1 Corinthians 15, after that he was seen by over 500 brethren at once, of whom the greater part remain to the present, but some have fallen asleep. So essentially he's saying they're still alive, go test my claims.
Yeah.